welcome back, and welcome back to the stream. I hope everybody's doing okay in this mad time. I apologise for not streaming yesterday. I wasn't exactly feeling myself, feeling in a good place with everything. So yeah. Hey guys. Oh, ouch. That's 2 months. That's ow. That's not nice, dude. That's really not nice. Tell me about it. Oh, hang on. I put what on earth? Yeah. But ultimately, guys, it's for our safety. I know that's not a word any of us like to hear, but it is. You know, if it stops the spread of this stuff, I'm, you know. Oh, I know it is. I know it is. Damn, I need another few levels. Yeah, I know. We just have to remember not to lose our heads, you know? I mean, I know I know how that sounds, but we've got people that are going completely and utterly insane over it, you know? They're going crazy over stuff we don't actually know, if that makes any sense. We only know what's put in the media, we don't know anything more. And at the minute it's and I know how this sounds, believe me, I do. I've had the conversation a few times with a few friends of mine, and yeah, along with some heated arguments over it, and we don't know, you know. You got people saying, "Oh, I'll blow over in a few weeks." You got people saying it'll blow over in a few months. We generally don't know. Yeah, not much. How are you? And we've got a spider around. Yeah, I know. But this is the thing. If this is what keeps it from spreading, you know, that's what we need to do. Well, me too. You know, it's the horrible thing about this virus, you know. We don't know much about it. We really don't. That's the main thing that's got us scared, you know. Right, come on, hurry up with the iron, because I need the XP. Ah, I know where I can mine. But I did learn one thing about this. last week. Wow. See, that's one of the misconceptions about it. You know, I'm not going to say I know everything. I don't. You know, just follow the advice you've been given. You know, wash your hands more regularly. You know, that's all we can do. Oh yeah, this place is. Is that oh no, it's a crafting table. Yeah, I've been. Okay. Oh, thank you. I've definitely been playing MC long enough. Although I think at the minute I'm better at the mining part than the crafting part. uh, yeah, my fall onto the lava. The only thing that was painful was losing my silk. That was losing that mega pick. Man, the only advice I can give the only advice I can give you. I mean, I know it sounds a little I suppose almost cliche, is to, you know, I know you don't want to do the homework you've been given, but it will help you with the boredom. You, but that's part of the quarantine, unfortunately. I know how that sounds, believe me, but we don't know, you know, other than what gets plastered over social media, and even then we don't really know. A lot of that is scare tactics, which, to be honest with you, we don't need. Well, that all depends on what gets discovered between now and May. Keep that, you know, people need to keep that in mind as well. You know, we need, as I've said, you know, if we provide we keep our heads, we'll be fine. You know, the more this is the one thing that is getting annoying with it. You know, you've got people that are panicking over what we don't know. You know, oh come on, panic buying toilet paper? Seriously? It's stupid, it really is. We actually can, where are we? We're Wednesday. Ah, there's always ways around it. And I should be free to play in our world, excuse me, hopefully Friday. Um, and phantom blocks, wonderful. I hate phantom blocks. But you know, I do get it. You know, the fear of it is very real. You know, unfortunately, a lot of the time I don't play. It's thinking of what to do for the channel a lot of the time. That's the only reason why I don't play that often. You know, I also need time to try and recharge the proverbial batteries as well. Yeah, but again, that's to do with the not knowing, you know? And that's my point. I know this probably sounds like a very British thing to do, but you know, literally keep calm. You know, keep your head down. You know, do what you need to do. Just try not to panic. You know, it's not easy to not panic, and I understand that. I really do. Yeah, I know. So, you know, oh, well, let's kill us a couple of slimes. What the? Well, see, this is the thing. I mean, the panic buying of it is... The panic buying of some of the stuff is stupid. It really is. I mean... They're not helping themselves. They sure as hell aren't helping the economies. You know, you think about it. What do they think's going to happen when they then, you know, when the date on their milk runs out? That's a lot of milk they're going to be throwing away. You know, it's a lot of bread that, well, bread you can freeze. Milk, I wouldn't recommend it. But, you know, bread you can freeze. A lot of the perishables don't make sense. You know, I do understand. I mean, but it just, you know, they haven't said much, and it's what they haven't said. It's gonna break the sword, damn. I actually love them. I mean, that's a main feature of this chunk of my world, is it being a slime chunk. I would say that's probably more to do with the fact you're desensitized to it, because it's everywhere. You've heard enough of it, and I sort of like, well, you know, ooh, what's the big deal in it? Unfortunately, that's, you know, it's just how some people take, you know. It's just how some people take, you know, are dealing with it. Some people deal with it that way. Other people deal with it by panicking and being a bit like Chicken Little. The sky is falling, you know. The difference is this time around, it's a shake-up. It really is a shake-up. It's hitting a lot of people very, very hard. The very real thing is the real thing about it is, you know, nobody knows what is going to happen, and we really don't. A while ago on my Mac before my Mac broke, yeah, and Skyblock's entertaining. It helped with the mods I had, but Skyblock is certainly entertaining. Annoying, sure, but entertaining. It takes so long to get anything going, though. That's the, you know, that's the only downside. Yeah, I get bored of Call of Duty. I've got nothing, you know, I've got nothing against the game. I really don't. I just get bored of it. Unfortunately, shooting games aren't my cup of tea. Oh yeah, yeah, without a doubt. Especially if your first tree grows wrong and you get no saplings from it. Yeah, hashtag Mojang sort out the spawn rate for flaming jungle saplings. You know, that's that's the main reason I haven't used much of jungle wood, because, well, the trees at the moment aren't dropping the amount of saplings needed. Yeah, okay, I know I'm in a snow biome. I shouldn't worry too much about having a jungle sapling, but, well, I want to have one of the giant jungle trees in my, you know, near the base, you know. Well, that's all right. All right. Damn, I need another 6 levels. But, you know, in a way, you know, there's a game I wish that was coming to PS4, which unfortunately isn't. But I am having a blast playing it. Oh yeah, yeah. That's got to be probably the most annoying. The one thing I wish we had exclusively for Skyblock is that sieve. You know, Nilo's sieve and barrels. It would help a lot more. I mean, as I said, for PC, that's a hell of a mod. It really is. The ex-Nilo stuff actually is quite clever. But, you know, I gotta be honest. I think if anything, that would be one of the mods I'd ask Mojang to get on to allow the port over, because it honestly it doesn't change the base game that much, but it does allow Skyblock to be, I suppose, slightly easier. I suppose is probably a better way to put it. I mean, they've got their own their own barrels, which, yeah, okay, you know. Hello, slime boy. Damn it. Uh-huh. What do you mean I got... Oh, I got a diamonds on me, that might help. Come on in! On guard, son! Ow! Ow! Come here. 1, 2, 3. Hey. Yep, you do. That's one thing that didn't change from the original concept. The only problem, as I said, the only problem I find with Skyblock, if you end up with one of them mega trees at the start, you're more or less screwed, because you lose so many of the saplings almost straight away. But that's the other problem, you may not get any saplings at all. The sapling rate is, well, it's the sapling rate, it's terrible, it really is. But, you know, right. Where? I can hear you. Come here, Slappy, I can hear you. There we go. There we go. I suppose what, you know, the complaints people have about slimes aside, the one good thing about them, they're easy to kill. Yeah. Well, you see, that's the problem. You see, that's the other problem with it. Again, that's what the, you know, the crux from, again, I think it's from Ex Nihilo as well. I think that's where that one is. It does a similar thing. It increases the yield of saplings and apples, not by a stupid amount, but by enough to actually keep the game type running. Have I got anything in there? I have now. Huh? Get in there. And sleep. Now what's the bet that doesn't push me across? No. Couldn't sleep at night, okay. Come on. Oh, you pig. Oh, that's not funny. What's the rest of the iron? I've got more iron on me. There it is. That's not fun. Nor is it funny. Right. I don't want to do this. How much cobble have I got? Alright. Ah. Oh, okay, I took it all out of there. Alright, fair enough. Alright. And I need some... Have I got a... damn it, I haven't. So I need to make an axe. Yep. God. Oh, I'm so unorganised today. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, let's do that one. Go to you, go to you, go to you. Alright. I still can't believe I've kept that. I still can't believe I've kept my bamboo forest. Alright, let's see. Where's the hole? Where's the... aha. There we go. Oh, okay. There we go. The only downside to having a tree farm in a snowy area is the pile of snow that falls down in the middle. Hello, chick. Oh dear. Yeah, let's do this side as well. I need the wood. Have I got any? Let's give it to you, give it to you. And then we go in the middle. Really? Right, the middle. 1, 2. Come on. Hey. All that without a leaf falling on my head. There we go. And this one. 1, 2. Woohoo! Thought I had more trees than that. Right. The funny thing is, I built that out, I put glass there, and I still don't know what I put in there. I didn't put a door on it. I just... Oh, wonderful. Well, we've got another witch. I don't do too well where it comes to witches, unfortunately. Why'd they add all that up there for? That makes no sense. Yeah, me and witches do not mix. Kind of like witches and their potions, really. Or me and witches' potions. Right. So... Alright. So we need... one of you. I don't normally like doing this, because to me it's a waste of coal, but that still bugged me, that bit. You know, you can stand there. Alright, I'll put the 64 in there. Alright, let's see if I got more of my saplings back. This is risky. Ooh, apples. Right. There's one. There's another one. There's another one. And that one is Bruce. Bingo. And that. There we go. Oh. Yeah, you stay up there and I'll stay... Zombies, I tell you. Yeah, don't tell me you found a way around. Yep. Damn it. Come on in. So you're dancing, okay. Go on. Back up. Back up. Back. Thank you. Come on, while we're young, come on. Oh, you're wasting time. Come on, drop. Come on. Cooey. Well, instead of grr, fall off. Honestly, you want something done right. Honestly, I haven't decided yet. It depends on. It honestly it just depends, really. I mean, I aim for around 90 minutes and take it from there. Because I'm finding 90 minutes seems to be okay for me. I mean, I'm happy to, me personally, I'm happy to stream as long as people want me to stream, you know. If people are willing to watch, I'll stream all day if need be. I don't mind. You know, I honestly don't. But at that point, it won't just be Minecraft, unfortunately, because don't get me wrong, I have a love-hate relationship with Minecraft at the moment. I love playing it, I do. Well, that's good. I don't know how many followers I've got on Mixer. I think I've got about 7 on Mixer and something like nearly 600 views. It's... yeah, Mixer's bizarre. You know, Mixer is a strange one. Well, I don't know. There's a few things I actually want to get done today on here, so yeah, it'll be a long, yeah, maybe a fairly long stream today. Yeah, Mixer's a funny one. I mean, a lot, a lot of the time, Mixer for the views I get on Mixer for me of, you know, my friends popping in to see what I'm streaming. Mixer's been a little funny anyway. You know, but that's why I prefer. Unfortunately, that's why I prefer YouTube. That and well, it's easier to use. You know, two buttons and boom, you're streaming to. Oh, poo, done that wrong. That's what I meant to do. Slimes, I'm back. I know how that sounds. Yeah, it's not easy to break that wall. I'm finding the same myself. I'm at 54, and I'm struggling to break that. You know. At the same time, not oh well with me, but that is a pain to break that wall. At the same time, I don't know if that's only because I'm just doing Minecraft. That is why I do keep asking if there's any other game you want to see me try. Let me know and I'll give it a go. I want to try any game, but I'll only try it if people ask me to, to at least give it a go. I mean, you've only got to look at my channel itself. I have played other games. The one thing that has, I'm 33. But then you know that. Well. Ow! Watch it! Oi! Come on. Come get me. Gotcha. Ooh. Sorry, I'll go for him. Would you believe that's not the first time I've heard that either? Come on. Just two. One. Oh, come on, I got shortchanged on that one. Big boy's meant to split into 4, not 2. Come on. Thank you. Damn, that's a lot of slime balls. Thank you very much. No, I'm not. It's working quite well for a few of my favourite streamers, so if it can work for them, it can work for me. Put it this way, I've been a friend of mine laughed and said I've got a face that's good for radio, meaning yeah. You know. You know, I wish I could say, yeah, I look like the Joker, and you know, I've just changed my voice for YouTube. I wish, but I don't. Just one of my favourite roles that Mark Hamill has voiced, and has, you know, actually been done by, been played by some really good actors. You know. Let's see. Oh, that's looking ugly under there. That's a lot of dirt though. What? See, that's one thing I don't get. I'm at on the diamond level, and there is so much dirt. It's not funny. Keep in mind, the reason why I'm mining at this level is it is diamond level. But, you know. But honestly, you know, I am trying to get the channel to grow. You know? Ah. Well, that's the downside to watching YouTube on your phone occasionally. Ooh, hello, big boy. Now, are you going to split in the right amount of slices this time? Come here. Come here, Slappy. Come on. Come on. Thank you. Right. Okay. One at a time. I look at it this way, my own little XP farm. Right. I can go and upgrade my diamond pick now. Ah, dear. All this just so I could upgrade my diamond pick. The annoying thing is the one I lost was a fortune pick, not a you know, that's what annoyed me the most. But, you know, what are you gonna do? Yeah, I know. I'm surprised our usual few haven't been in. You know, it's funny, they're still sub to the channel, they just haven't been back in for a while. You know? Yeah, you are, and I appreciate it, you know that. I appreciate it, believe me. Sometimes streaming can be a little bit quiet. Hello, Wolfie. Let's see what we got. Well, believe me, it helps. It really does. Actually, a lot of people don't realise just how much it helps. It helps to the point where, you know, it's exposure, even if it's just small, it keeps the uptick on the views per minute and so on. Right, let's see. I should probably sort this. Should probably sort that out. If I've got any space, yes. One good thing with Silk Touch. Oh, with the. Why did I do that? I've got to go down. Oh. Right, let's try that again, shall we? YouTube is, you know, streaming is not as easy as, you know, as people think. You know, it is as you'll come to find out, it is quite demanding. I mean, don't get me wrong. That's actually what in a way, it's what I like about it. It gets me. It allows me to do what I enjoy doing. You know, I enjoy gaming. It allows me to reach out to other people who enjoy the same thing as I do. You know. But at the same time, you know, you can't always. You're going to have bad days. And it's what people don't like. You know, you do have bad days. There's no ifs, ands, buts, or maybes. You will at some point while you're streaming have a very bad day. And in my case, when I have a bad day, I don't stream because I try and keep my quality consistent. That's why a lot of the time, if I'm on, and I'm not talking or whatever, when you see me on Xbox, I'm generally having a bad day. The last thing, you know, the last thing I want to do is colour the view you have of me, you know. Well, you're alright. You're alright for a while there? At the moment, I don't have much. Get this done out there. I know inventory sorting's not that not that special, but we all need to do it. Let's do it. Hopefully I don't have to do this much after this one. Where is it? No, wrong one. Yeah, I'm using barrels as well as the chests. It's weird. You don't get as much in barrels, but you can stack them, so it looks better. I don't know how to describe it. Right. I'm guessing you mean chocolate milk? Don't worry about your spelling. Yeah, no. As I said, don't worry about your spelling. That's one thing that'll improve as you get older. And there'll still be some words you can't spell. It's, you know, unfortunate. It's unfortunate, but there it is. I can merge those three together. Can I? Well, that's it. You know, you will actually have people that will almost chastise you for it, especially when you stream and you misspell something or whatever. There will be people that will come down be quite nasty to you. Oops. You know, to those people that are like that, just think, well, they were where you were at one point. I look at it this way: if you've given it your best and trying, it doesn't hurt. But when in doubt, if you're unsure how to spell it, break it down. If that doesn't help, look on, you know, the funny thing is, even looking on the carton itself will tell you how to spell it. You know, it's one of those. It's not the. I'm trying to think how to put this. It's one of those. It's put on. You know, people will put it down because of it, even if there's a reason for you to struggle with any word. You know, and there are a lot of people who do struggle with certain words. Let's improve this up here. Ooh, more iron. Go. There we go, and one more line out should be enough. The funny thing is, what I'm thinking of doing here, you're barely gonna see. Yeah, I mean, people who know me know I very, very rarely go anywhere. You know, So for me, this is no different. But it's yeah, it's one of these things you don't you don't realize you're missing it until you can't do it. You know. And so those, you know, so those people go, oh, well, that's not, you know, that's not the case. It's very true. It honestly is very, very true. Yeah, as I say, some people just, unfortunately, people just change. It's how I wish I could say, oh, it's because of this and this. People do just change. You know, I had the similar, I had a similar thing. I mean, I keep in mind I've nearly always been a gamer, so gamer and going outside don't always mix, but in my case it didn't. You know, there was a time where yeah, I was the opposite. I was nearly always outside and never on a console. You know, I even did bowling for a while till I started doing my wristing. Granted, I wasn't very good at it, but I did, you know, and that was something else I used to enjoy doing. Alright, so it's down 3. Okay. Ow. Now, let's see. Yeah, just just a little. You'd actually be surprised how many people don't actually look at a chat after a while. I mean, one of my friends, all he actually does is have it has it on while he's at work, just on the background, which doesn't bother me. I mean, not everybody, you know, not everybody can sit there for as long as some of my streams go on for and watch, you know. And let's be honest, a lot of the time it's backwards and forwards mining, which so many people will sit there and go, is that it? And I'm, you know, I'm fine with it, you know. I know a lot of people prefer to see PvP or massive builds, or, you know, anybody who knows me will tell you out, hey, diamonds! Yeah, I don't, well, see, that's the thing. I mean, if you've got the right person in the stream and, you know, you're communicating with them, it's very possible to do that. Alright. It really is. I mean, that's one thing that you do lose out from with the bigger streamers because they can't afford to do it. I suppose that's the upside to being a smaller streamer. You can do that. You know, it doesn't hurt you being more personable. You know, woo. Oh, hello. There it is. When did I... Huh? When did... Who the... The... Yeah. Some people did when I was young. I mean, I'm not going to say I was a saint when I was younger. I mean, oh, yeah, I found my other mind. Uh, okay then. That explains the cobble. It doesn't explain the 2 diamonds though. Oh, 4 diamonds. Not a bad haul this time around. Alright. But what are the odds of that? I'd be mining above my other mine and find 4 diamonds. I would love to know the odds of that because that never happens. Well, normally. Oh, damn, done that wrong. Alright, where are we? There we go. Let's see. I doubt it's going to be much more down here. The funny thing, if I go far enough over, I'll actually find the end of my main tunnel, and that one has an obsidian pocket at the end of it. While you do, that's the one good thing about being kids. You know, you fight, you argue, you scream, and all of a sudden you end up being friends again. Unfortunately, a lot of the time as adults that doesn't happen. Unfortunately, that's one thing you'll inevitably learn. You know, people I didn't say scream, but you know, as I said, people do. As I say, people do argue. You know, unfortunately, that's where. Unfortunately, that's then when people keep grudges, and you know. Alright, I need to get rid of them slime balls. What's a slime ball chest? Bingo. That's always handy. I also think it'll be useful in slime balls. I mean, eventually. A normal pick. So is it me, or is the chat all of a sudden gone very, very quiet? Just us two. There we go. Let's see. Okay. I'm sure I'll push this back. Funny that. Oh dear. Alright, let's get this. It's funny, no sign, you know, no sign of epic or, you know. Quite surprised actually, because usually they both try and hop on while, you know, while the stream's up. Hey, who knows? Maybe Skeppy actually subbed. Yeah. Well, more power to you. Just be careful you don't injure yourself. Which honestly is very, very possible. You know, again, I'm no doctor, but it is very possible. Yeah, out the sky. Alright. I just realised that little room I've done here is a blink and you'll miss it. Oh dear, never mind. Oh, you know. Yeah. I'm glad you can. There's a lot of people who wish they could lift more than they can. You know, it's you'll have your quote best years of it, and all of a sudden you'll find you won't be able to. You know, do keep that in mind. Why have I got a boat in? Right, that's why I've got a boat in there. It's me trying to think why I've got a boat in there. Yeah. Just remember to relax your muscles afterwards. Give your body a chance to recover. Because the last thing you want to do is to seriously injure yourself. You know, you hear the stories of the young athletes that seriously injure themselves. You don't want to be one of those, because you'll end up sitting there reminiscing when you're 19 instead of, you know, so come on. God, this gravel is never ending. Ah! That's a lot of gravel. I wish I could burn it with fire. Oh, that's a little thing called adrenaline, unfortunately. Yeah, stop this. I want to make a shovel. Yeah, adrenaline's rather funny. You know, it can be a gift and a curse. It really can. Yeah. Yeah, that's another thing that changes, unfortunately, when you get older. So it'll take your skin longer to heal as well. You know, with where, you know, I've got a few scars on my body from where I've had a couple of operations, and none of them were, you know. So I had my appendix out, you know, things like that. It's nothing. Touch wood, I've never broken a bone. You know, I mean, which is obviously the most common one still. Well, one of the more common ones. Hand on heart, I've not done that either. I've been lucky. I've been very I've been very lucky with what I have, or haven't done. There we go. There we go. always a good idea whenever you're clearing a large area. If you've got mix of stone and any other, swap between your silk touch if you're using silk touch. If not, don't. Yeah. Come on. Let's finish this wall off and the irony, I actually you didn't say if you actually watched the last stream though, because well, I got lost. Yeah. How the hell did he... How did he even... Do you know what? He seems to get in my mind every single time. Every time. He is one annoying trader. He really is. As I say, you're still growing. You know. And where are you? There and there. Don't need... Yeah, you wait till you stop growing. Trust me, it hits you quite quick. It really does. You in there, you in there. Oh, look. Hang on. Trade? 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 No trade. Oh, God. That guy's a little... That villager's a little bit of a pain. Yeah. So that just means that height grows in the, height grows in the family. That's height runs in the family, you know. What have I got? That makes no sense. There we go. Do you like the irony with diorite and that? Apparently it has the same blast tolerance as stone, which means when it's hit by a gas fireball, nothing happens to it. Hey! It's quite funny, really. Speaking of the nether, after this, I'm gonna finish this little wall off and then actually head into the nether. Not looking forward to that one again. The nether is never fun, as I say. Especially not when you've got ghast laughing at you. There we go. Well, that's good. There we go. And last bit. 2, 3, 4. There we go. Alright. One there. Yeah, that's good. Alright, let's see. What do I need? Oh, nearly all of that. I know he did. I even said hey. I never ignore my brother, he knows that. It's empty my pockets. Eggs in there, you in there, you. Dude, you can all you like. I'm not trading with you. Put the apples away. Put the wood away. The axe. And well, a very large wall. Right. Well, I'm actually now about to hit the nether, so this is going to be interesting. I'm hoping I don't die as soon as I set foot through the door. Which has happened a few times. And hopefully the neighbourhood ghast isn't there. Sleep. I know this doesn't matter when you've gone into the nether sleeping, but it's force of habit. Alright. Let's knock myself up some armour first. Alright. Don't need you. Alright, there you go. Ah. Oh. Yeah, Luke's my brother. And here we go. Ugh. That never gets less disorienting. I had to block that up for, well, obvious reasons. Where is he? Ah, good, he's gone that way. Yeah. Why is he? Please tell me he's not planning on coming up. Whoa! Ow! 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 Oi! 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 Ow! 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 Oh, that's a little. I bet I didn't get one mag. I bet I got not one bloody magma cream out of you guys, did I? Good, you stay down there. Nope. God. Oh, have you met my gardener? Oh, well, I have a dog. I'm saying, have you met the gardener? Evening. Yeah. Really? Go away. Hang on. You. How come you? That makes no sense. Anyway. Yeah. I learnt something the hard way. Okay. Yeah, you stay that way, and I'll go this way. Let's see. I've got to put a roof over this at some point. I might actually do that between streams because this gets annoying. Need to get that glowstone at some point. And that one. Ooh. Although I do need that. Where are you? Oh. Yep. So's mine. Mine's asleep right beside me under cover going. Right. Let's see. Where is it? There. Yeah, it is. Yeah, people complain, oh, my dog sleeps too much. And it's all like, the people that complain that the dogs sleep too much are the same people who then yell at them when they want to play. It's funny, you know, people are funny like that. Oh, that's it. Where are you? No, good. Yep, we're good. Damn, get rid of that. I'm sort of looking at that like, oh, no fireball, please, no fireball. Nah, that cabin's more or less bloody comedian. Anyway, cabin's more or less clear. Yeah, I'm often in the same situation. It's not nice when you feel like that. It really isn't. Or you feel, or you want to play a different game and you just don't know what to play. You know, that's why a lot of times when you see me on Xbox movies, I'm not, you know, on the homepage through the Xbox. I'm not doing a lot because there's not a lot for me to do. You know, I try and okay. Alright, let's see. Oh, have I got any? I don't. Right. Let's get some stone. Let's do some quality of life around here, shall we? Oh yeah, I got rid of the glass. Damn. Oh well. I am going to block this off at some point. That's better. That's bugging me. But yeah, I will be blocking the hot spring off. Or the hot spring, well, you know, the pool off. Just need to get some more stone. Because I can change the stuff on the stairs as well. You know, once the stuff is done on the stairs, you know, I haven't really got to change much here then either. But it's looking like they've changed the crafting interface again, because if not I wouldn't have ended up with blue dye, you know. So there's that been changed again. See, that I don't get. You know, I had that set up how I like it. It's like, nope, we'll change that again. Yeah, I can see the lore of it. The only downside with that, as I said, is you're not getting the achievements, but or you know, trophies if you're on the PS. But you know, that depends on that. Honestly, boils down to you. If you want to get the achievements or anything like that, then you know you unfortunately have to bite the bullet and try doing some on your own. I mean, some of the harder, well, not harder, more challenging ones are like getting one bit of every wool, you know, one bit of every colour wool. Well, a lot of them you have to dye you have to dye yourself, you know, which isn't really a pain, it's just awkward. You know, wearing a full suit of iron armour, you know, it's one of the easiest achievements to get because iron's now literally everywhere. You know, pass a diamond to a friend, you know. The silly little achievements actually become, well, less silly and less little. You know, it's funny in a way. I do want to make another one of them block cutters. Oh, come on then, big boy. Yep. Ow. Perhaps you could explain to your fiery cousins that I need some magma cream too. Huh. See, that is the funny thing about this place. I wonder what the odds were of me getting 2 slime chunks. Well, and this was without looking at chunk selector at the time either, you know. Yeah, I don't mind eggs. I don't have a favourite way of it, having them cooked, but yeah, I like eggs. You know, I don't mind them fried, boiled, poached, or anything. The only thing I really had today or last night was a tin of soup, which, you know, wasn't bad. Actually, it wasn't bad. I quite enjoyed that. Ooh, excuse me, sorry. Just had a mouthful of bottled water, and that was sort of like burp. Oops. You know. Alright. Let's see. Ooh. That's wrapped up like a... This is the downside to having your headphones on charge while you're streaming. There we go. Now I'm untangled. Right, let's see. So apparently I've got a spider above my head. Lovely. I seem a little jumpy around those spiders, mostly because, well, I'm not a big fan of spiders. I don't have a fear of them, I just, you know. It's only spiders in certain games I don't like. Spiders in real life I'm fine with. Let's see. Honestly, I don't know. I mean, I'm surprised we've not had more people pop in. You know, I haven't honestly thought about it. I've only really done minor improvements, but you know, we broke the 90-minute mark, and it's sort of, yeah, bizarre, really. I mean, we had a new viewer in the fellow who popped in, but other than that, you know, we've not had anybody, which is a little. I'm sorry I'm not entertaining. I try to be. Trust me, it's these are the periods where it tests your mettle as a streamer as well. You know, anyone can entertain 100 people. Who can entertain one person? You know. That's the I think that's how the saying goes. It's something like that, anyway. Without googling it, trying to figure it out, I don't know. I'm sure it's something in that, you know. So yeah, right. Let's see. I am still surprised though that, you know, the subs as far as even as far as Minecraft goes, hasn't really shifted. But as I said, I, I am trying to expand what games I play, but if I don't hear enough, and I don't know, you know what I mean? Yeah. Okay, though. Yeah. So you know we've. Okay. With that said, guys, you know, as I said, if there are other games you want to see, please do let me know. You know, I'm asking for suggestions. That's all I'm asking for. I'm not, you know. You know, I'll happily keep it to Minecraft if that's what you want it kept to. I honestly don't mind. Yeah, trying to see if when I get down here, if those silverfish blocks are still there. If they are, we're not far from the yeah, from the fortress. That stronghold fortress, not much difference. This is the one bit where it's not funny. Yeah. Yeah, I'm still gonna light up that corner. Huh, that's more gold and some more lapis. Yeah, that'll do. Huh. Okay, and then we go. Have I got any iron on me? Nope. No, I'll probably come back through here at some point and, you know, clear this place out of iron. I know there's 2 more bits up there, but anyway, let's see. Don't know if you guys remember or not, at this point we're underwater. No, at that point we're not underwater. Ow. This was where the creeper kamikaze actually managed to land on my head and kill me. Fun episode. Almost here, almost here, almost. Boom. See, this is the one room that is still bugging me. Because before the Buzzy Bees update, I started mining here because of one silverfish block. And that is the only reason why I started mining this place out. Well, found some emeralds. You know. It's, in a way, whoa. So, I don't know. You know, this is one of those because if I remember correctly, silverfish don't move that far from where the stronghold is. But as you can see, no silverfish here. So, not entirely sure. You know, I'm not entirely sure why it's well, not just why, but I'm not even entirely sure where it's gone. It's a little annoying, really. Let's have a quick mine across the top here. Nope. What about back here? Yeah, the only downside with yeah, the only issue with silk touch, though, unfortunately, if there is any silverfish, when you break the block, or don't, you tend to pick up the silverfish in the block as well. So yeah. Come on. Ooh. Wow, that was lucky. That could have been let's see, can I, there we go. Alright. Ooh. There we go. I wonder. Because this is a funny thing. I can tell, as you can tell, I haven't actually been through here. So, ooh, God, lava, lava. Yeah, I haven't actually been in there yet. So, you know. Come on. probably come back here at another point, I think. Well, I think what I may do is actually leave it here. Yeah, I hope the information I gave at the start helps allay some of the fear, and will help remind you guys to, keep just keep washing your hands and everything like that. But above everything else, just keep calm and try and yeah, just message your loved ones through via text or through social media, anything to keep in contact with them, you know. And on that poignant note, from Iron Man Steve here, and myself, thank you very much for watching the stream. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe. Hit the bell to be notified when I next stream. And yeah, during this quarantine and at any other time, stay safe, and above all, stay you. Thank you very much, and goodbye.